Well, I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. I gotta make it to heaven somehow. Though the devil tempt me and he tried to turn me around, he's offered everything that's got a name, all the wealth I want and worldly fame. If I could, still I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. Well, I started out traveling for the Lord many years ago. I've had a lot of heartache, had a lot of grief and woe. But when I would stumble, then I would humble down. And there I would say I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. Well, Rusty Goodman wrote that. Let me turn my reverb off. Andy Andrews. Andy wants reverb. I've got so much to talk to y'all about, but my special guest today is Rusty Goodman's daughter, Tanya Goodman Sykes. I asked her if she would join me today, and we'll be checking in with her in just a little bit. But first, I want to say hello to all of you. Hello, Joyce Phillips from Kansas. Please sing Nance Smith wants Tell Me the Story of Jesus. And that it tell me the old story. Right on my heart, every word. What a great song. Good morning, Scott Blake on Facebook, and Sue Ann Gray over in Kentucky on YouTube. Thank you. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. And if you're watching on Facebook, please share it. Share it with your people. And I want to tell you that Danny, that's little stinker. Let me show you what she's up to. Let me find it. Oh, I got to tell you about that in a minute. This is on sale. It's still on sale. I'm running for anything. What's the worst that could happen? Vote Mark Lowry 2020. And it doesn't even have to be for president. It'd be dog catcher, Congress. What else is there? Senate. Vote. I need something to do, especially if this corona thing keeps carrying on. I'm stuck here. I guess I could rule the world from right here. Vote, Mark. Anyway, they're only $10, y'all. And there's all sizes. $10 over there at marklowry.com. Now, let me tell you something else we're doing. Danny just sent me this morning. Let me make sure. Oh, that's the one I was going to show you. The flash sale has been extended. Why is that getting smaller? The flash sales have been extended. Mark Lowry for President t-shirts, $10. Okay, I already did that. And then what else we got over here? Oh, tonight on Mondays with Mark, Colleen will be over and Philip will be here and the green screen will be gone and we'll be back in the set that we have. And it'll be Mondays with Mark. And my special guest today is one of the greatest producers in gospel music. If you are an artist or a singer or have aspirations to be in gospel music, you don't want to miss tonight's interview with Wayne Hawn, because that's a name you'll be knowing if you get into the industry. And you'll love him. He's a good guy. All right, but also we have a very special... Oh, I already did that one. Let me see, where is it? There it is. All right, now many of you have bought t-shirts. So what we want you to do is take a picture of yourself, you're at home anyway. You got nothing to do. Put on one of your Mark Lowry t-shirts, Dogs Go to Heaven, or Vote for Mark Lowry, or God is Crazy About You, or one of the many others, and take a funny picture, and then we want you to send it to pictures@marklowry.com. pictures@marklowry.com, and Danny will forward them on to me. Entries must be received by May 2nd. That's not too far away, is it? What is today? April 20th? Okay, May 2nd. That's a couple of weeks, isn't it? You take your picture, send it to pictures@marklowry.com, and the winner, whoever I think is the funniest, will receive a $50 gift certificate. Isn't that right? Will be announced, and it'll be announced May 4th of Mondays and Mark. There's a whole bunch on here to read. We'll post this on the Facebook page, but I'll feature his favorites on my Facebook page and also on Mondays with Mark or the 10 a.m. checking in on you. I hope you're doing good. I'm supposed to be checking in on you, but here I am advertising. I hope you're okay. You doing all right? Everybody in one accord, and washing your hands and staying in your lazy boy till we tell you to get up? That's what I'm doing. This is day 28 of me checking in on y'all every morning at 10 a.m. And did you notice how, boom, it starts right at 10 a.m.? Or if you're in California, 8 a.m. Or if you're on the East Coast, it's 11 a.m. Or if you're in Japan, it's, I don't know. Why don't you tell me, if you're in Australia, and many of you are, because I see you popping up, what time is it there? And what time is it in Japan right now? And wherever you are in the world, I love that this is a worldwide broadcast. And I'm in my bedroom, and the bed's been stripped because the maid's here. God bless her. Anna, my sweet, darling maid, she's been with me for, 20 years, I guess. How are y'all? Let me check in on y'all, and then we're going to call Tanya Goodman. Wonderful grace is the only way to live. Jody Lynn Bond. Wonderful grace of Jesus. That's all the words I know. How shall my tongue describe it? I know that's in there. Where shall my praise begin? Dun, dun, dun. Boy, that is a great song. And it's a great congregational one when they all start. Wonderful, the matchless name of Jesus. Do do do. All right, let's check in on it. What? ADD. I want to tell you, Jimmy Yeary. Write that name down, Jimmy Yeary. You want to follow him on Facebook? He's going live at 5 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Thursday, I think. And he's in his chapel in his backyard. It's a cool setting. And then Andy Andrews is starting today. Andy Andrews is doing Lunch with Larry. And I don't know who Larry is, but he'll come up with a better name, I'm sure. But he's going to tell stories. He's going to do what Andy Andrews does best, I guess. And he's going to be on every day at 12:15. I guess Monday through Friday. I don't know. I guess he'll give us more information, but don't miss it. And he is going to tell the story. I hope he tells it today on his inaugural broadcast. He's going to tell the story of the most horrifying time on stage he's ever had. It's not just embarrassing. I had an embarrassing moment, but it wasn't a whole evening, But he's going to tell his. And Bob Hope was in the audience. It was one of those, Andy Andrews has opened for Joan Rivers for years in Vegas, and Andy Andrews is open for Bob Hope and all those kind of people. And you'd think he'd be older than he is to work for such old people, but he's probably about my age, and we're young. But my stomach still growls. This mic picks up everything, So let's call Tanya Goodman, Sykes. She is the lovely daughter of Rusty Goodman, and I'm sure whoever Rusty married, I forget her name, but I love her. She's sweet. All right, here's Tanya. Yeah. Hey,
Mark.
Hey, Tanya. Let me get you on the
video on here.
There you are.
Hey.
How are things going? Tilt the camera down a little bit so you're more centered in the. There you go. So we're not.
Is that better?
That's better. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really good. I'm just hunkered down here at home in Tennessee.
Yeah. I'm thankful that you would come on with us today. I am in love with your grandbaby.
Oh, yeah. She's the greatest. Rosie is the greatest.
I love following your daughter on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Allison, and she's so fun to watch Rosie and all the stuff she's into.
She's a mess. Her latest thing is, she's about 2.5. And so she's learned so much from little storybooks and, shows like Sesame Street and Daniel Tiger and things like that. And, they show farmers have a red barn. And farmers wear overalls.
Yeah.
So we have some sweet neighbors, Beverly and Ed. They're wonderful. And Ed is retired. And they have an outbuilding, a little storage building.
Uh-huh.
And it's red. And Ed works in the yard a lot wearing overalls.
Oh.
So she thinks he's Farmer Ed. So when she, you know, we live in a subdivision. They've got about an acre. It's not really a farm.
Uh-huh.
But when she goes outside every day now, she'll go, "Where's Farmer Ed? Is he on his tractor?"
Well, she doesn't know she's only 2.5. She probably thinks she's been here as long as y'all have.
Oh Lord, yeah, she's a mess. She is a mess.
Well, she's your daughter's daughter, and your daughter is a mess. I love her. I think she is a riot.
She is.
You got 2 good daughters. Okay, what's Michael up to, the big producer?
Well, Michael,
is
are
he?
you? Mark's asking about you.
Is he hunkering?
You know, Michael's an introvert, so you know,
he needs to get over it.
I thought he would love this, but you know what? He's not loving it, Mark.
He's not. He doesn't want to be. Well, he's afraid the FBI will find him.
Yeah.
You know that
Mark wants to talk to you.
I don't need to. I got you. You're a better talker.
He's probably in there, you know, fixing his hair or something.
Now, are you staying in touch? I know you stay in touch. Let me turn me down. I got loud. I know you stay in touch with Joy Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
Joy McGuire Gardner. Many of y'all know her from the Homecoming videos. And her husband passed away. And I want to tell you, getting you and her together is a good time. Because,
we have fun.
The stories that fly around the table is some of the best stuff. It's not really gossip, but it comes close.
No, it's bored. Oh, here's Michael.
You're afraid she might have the corona?
Well, we're social distancing, Mark.
Yeah, you are. You are. How are you, Michael?
Well, I'm looking good, ain't I?
Yeah, well, you know, that way the FBI's most wanted won't be able to really track you.
Yeah, well, I don't know if we're locked down many more days, I may turn him in.
You might.
This has been work, Mark.
Well, I want you to know that I started off this morning singing one of your daddy's my favorite songs of his. Wouldn't take nothing from a journey now.
Oh, awesome! I missed that part.
But he wrote "Who Am I?" Had it not been. Wouldn't take nothing. What other ones am I missing?
How much more? Leaving on my mind.
Oh my!
Look for me.
Oh, look for me, for I will be there too. Me and Mama.
You know, you cut that one time, Mark.
I sure did, and
Mark recorded that.
You produced it,
right?
And Tanya, you sang harmony with me and Mama.
I did.
You sure did.
I did.
We made a pretty good trio.
We did.
Now, what is Goodman Revival up to?
Well, not a whole lot right now.
That's true.
We all locked up.
Is it safe to say we're hunkered down?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's safe. I don't guess you are even rehearsing.
We haven't done any, Facebook Live as a group because Johnny is over there with his crew and we're over here with ours. Yeah. And so we're trying to mind what the governor and the mayor are saying, and that's that we're supposed to keep to our own.
I know, but you know
Stay
what?
Home.
You and your husband can sing good enough to go live and entertain people. Do you know there are 1,697 people watching right now?
Wow.
From all the different platforms I'm going live on. You know how long it would take? It'd take me a while to get in front of now it's 1,700. I mean, I just love that we can sit in our homes. Like Andy Andrews is going to go live now at 12:15. Right. Story time with Andy. That's going to be great. And then Jimmy Urie's going live at 5. I love that.
I love Jimmy.
Oh,
he's great.
Isn't he fantastic? And
Andy
I love
too.
Huh?
Andy too. Yeah, I just don't know Andy, but Jimmy's
they're both.
He's a scream and super talented.
Oh yeah, and Jimmy will have Sonia on there. Of course, that's an incredible voice. Okay, so here's what I would love today. I've asked you if you would sing for us. Who am I? I love. There's no one who sings this song like you do.
Oh,
and I mean that in a good way. that could be not a compliment when you think about it.
Right. Nobody sings it like her.
Yeah, really. She sure was loud. But I love your dulcet tones. Someone said they loved my dulcet tones the other day, and I had to go look it up. but it means mellow, I guess. Okay, here we
Yeah.
go. This is my sweet Tanya Sykes singing Who Am I?
When I think of how he came so far from glory. Sorry, I've got my dog up here helping me, Mark.
That's fine.
He wants to play. Deacon, go somewhere else. I'll start over. Come on, Deacon. Michael's gonna sequester Deacon somewhere else. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. So, Mark, before I sing this,
Sure.
I'll just say that yesterday I woke up to a really sweet surprise. Several friends had messaged me and said, "Hey, look on Facebook Live. Amy Grant sang your dad's song this morning."
Oh.
And it looked like she had just gotten up. I love her. She's so just real, not pretentious or vain at all. She just got up. She had a little bed head going on, just pretty as could be anyway.
Right.
Got her guitar and sang this song. Did you see it?
I did not have to go look it up.
You'll have to look it up. It's so sweet. And thank you, Amy, for sharing this song.
Mm.
It's my favorite song that my dad wrote.
Me too,
So
I think.
now that we've got Deacon in the other room, I'll sing. When I think of how he came so far from glory, came and dwelled among the lowly, such as I, to suffer shame and such disgrace. On Mount Calvary take my place. Then I ask myself this question: who am I? Who am I that a king would bleed and die for? And who am I that he would pray, not my will thine for? The answer I may never know, why he ever loved me so. To an old rugged cross he'd go, for who am I? Then I'm reminded of his words.
Yes.
I'll leave you never.
I'll sing it.
You'll be true. I'll give to you life forever. I know there's nothing I could have done to deserve God's only Son. He fights every battle, including this one.
Yes.
Till it's won. For who am I?
Ah.
Who am I that a king
Yes.
bleed and die for? Who am I that he would pray, not my will thine for? The answer I may never know, why he ever loved me so. But to an old rugged cross he'd go. To an old rugged cross he'd go to. An old rugged cross he'd go. For who am I?
Well, you look like an angel. It looks like you got a halo over your head.
You.
Have you looked in the camera? It looks like you got a halo over your head.
What is that? Oh,
that's your
my
light, reflection of the light.
Yeah.
Well, you should have a
little
halo over your head.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that.
That is beautiful, Tanya.
Thank you, Mark.
Madeline Beaner says, I can't believe I'm singing along with Tanya.
Oh, well, sing right along,
yeah,
sister.
and Hilda Johnson David Bachtel, isn't that how you say? I love trying to pronounce it. She says she loves listening to the Happy Goodmans. And you need to listen to Goodman Revival. I think those two projects, you've done two so far, right?
Yep, that's right.
That is the closest whiff of the Happy Goodman family You know, it's like a beautiful. You know how a smell can remind you of something long ago that you'd forgotten?
Oh yeah,
And
transport you back.
music will do that too. And those
It
two
does.
albums, you redid those Goodman with a little new twist on them to get them up to the, this century. But my goodness, it still has that Goodman skank on it. I don't know what you call it. Rusty, your
Well,
daddy.
thank you.
Your daddy said this, and I heard he said this. He said the Happy Goodmans were like hogs let loose in the living room.
It is.
It's just because they're all singing these different parts, but then they land together.
Right.
Yeah.
Johnny says when he talks about singing those convention songs, he said the way convention songs work is that everybody starts together.
Right.
And then everybody kind of goes off in a different way. And if you're really prayed up and on fire, you'll get back together at the end. So anyway,
but
we love singing those. They're fun. They're a lot of fun.
I love it too. Well, I know you now. You're working. Are you able to work from home? You've got a real job.
I do, and I am. I work for a great company based out of Nashville. It's called Pinnacle Financial Partners, and I work in learning and development. So I work with training, and we do a lot of role-specific training. I work with what you call tellers, training them. We call them financial specialists. But also we like host, cultural events, because our culture is what makes our company. It's a great culture and real people-centric. And so I'm involved in a lot of different things with learning and development, but I work from home sometimes anyway. So I already had a laptop here, and because my mom lives with me and she's almost 82, they said, she's high risk. And so because of that, really early on, they said, we want you to work from home exclusively because we wouldn't want you to put your mom at risk. So that's the kind of employer I work with. They've been so great. They've sent home people that can't work from home. Tellers can't work from home, but we have folks in that type of role that are home because they don't want them at risk. They might have diabetes or heart disease, or they've had chemotherapy, and they're paying them because they said, we love our people. So I've been working from home, and I've worked in pajamas. I've worked in yoga pants. I've worn yoga pants just about every day. But, I'm trying to be a good employee, Mark.
Well, good.
I at least try to wear a Pinnacle sweatshirt or T-shirt every day.
Well,
I've got my company gear on.
I'm sure you
I may have on pajama bottoms, but I'm going to wear my Pinnacle shirt.
I'm sure you are a great employee.
Oh, well, thanks. I work for a great company, but Michael, he's not been able to work very much. He's been able to do a few things remotely, and
it's hard to produce a project remotely, I would think.
Yeah. Well, he's been able to do things like approve mixes and things like that, and listen to things. And early on, he was able to go out and do a little bit of work because he wasn't really with like a bunch of people. He was just pretty much, kind of by himself. And you can do so many things. You can email so many things now. You can email files, and you can send it to a guitar player and have him put a guitar part on it, and then he can send it back to you. It's really cool.
All these people you see singing together on these Zoom things and the Gaither vocal band and stuff, well, they're actually taping those. And then I think they tape their part and send it to the next guy who sings with it. Because I think because of the internet, like you and I could not sing together right now.
Right.
It's impossible because we can't get together. We can't get tight because of the delay of the internet. Now, when they get it fixed where it's, won't that be a great day?
That'll be so cool.
Bring on the pandemics. We'll never have to leave the house. We can just sit around and sing with the world.
A song that's really been on my mind a lot lately, Mark, is, and this is probably a song that you'll remember from your childhood.
Yeah.
The Old Gray Mary, What She Used to Be.
The old gray mare, she ate what she used to be. That one?
Because it's been a long time since I've been to the hairdresser, Mark.
Oh, that's right.
this old gray mare used to be blonde, but there's a lot of
Yeah, I forget about
we've
that.
got a little discrepancy going on here, brother.
See, I quit dyeing mine about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I fortunately got a short haircut right before the pandemic hit.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
I thought you were
That's
saying,
good.
Mark, there's a song that's been on my heart, and I was getting all ready to get verklempt, and I thought you were going to.
I know.
I thought you were going to sing another song for us.
No. I cut Michael's hair and I cut my mom's hair. And we've been pinned up so long, they're both ready for another haircut.
Oh yeah, how many days this is my 28th day.
I was trying to count it earlier. So I came home on March 13th. So I think this is like 5 weeks for me. It's like 30, probably around 35 days for me. Now, we have been going out and getting groceries. Earlier on, I went into the store more, but now we try to just do, we order it and then go pick it up. And I did have some things delivered to the house. I did one order and the girl just stole it. My shopper went and bought my stuff and then just took it home, I guess, because she didn't bring it here.
Never delivered. But, you didn't get charged, did you?
Well, I did, but it's all refunded now.
What do you?
But
are you working with Shipped?
No, I'd only used Shipped once when they first came out in my area. I got a thing to try it free.
Yeah.
And so I did. But generally, we just do a click list with like Walmart or Kroger or something. And that's been working out pretty well. The only thing I find that is if you don't time it just right, there might not be any meat or dairy products or whatever.
Earlier in the morning, probably.
Yeah. So I have been going to the store some. Haven't seen toilet paper or paper towels in weeks.
Oh, really?
But thankfully, when we did see them, we bought one of those giant packs.
Yeah.
So
Andy Andrews told everybody this on his little broadcast I saw the other day. He said, on the Ark, he said no. He was saying, Gilligan's Island, Marianne, all those people. He said they only had the toilet paper they shipwrecked with. And they spent all those years, he said, so it's okay. We'll get through this.
Yeah. Right.
Well, maybe they used their coffee filters.
Yeah.
Maybe they use coffee filters.
Coffee filters would work.
Well, I think probably a lot of palm tree leaves or something. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Gosh, can you imagine? Well, here we are. We never thought we'd see this day. This is a day like no other in my lifetime.
It is.
Yeah. But
sorry.
But I, so far I've got a harem taking care of me. I got Dina, Colleen, Shelly, and Deborah, and they're cooking. Because oh my gosh, and I get to eat all this great food, so it's like a Corona vacation for me.
Well, I'm the harem here.
You're the cook.
Allison and I have cooked. Now, Allison is a great cook, and she does cook a lot anyway. I mean, she cooks a lot more than I do just normally. But I have cooked just about every night. And somebody at work sent me some Uber Eats gift certificates last week because I was helping with the payroll protection loans, and as a thank you. And so we ordered out Uber Eats. So I got two nights off from cooking. So that was great.
Oh, good. Well, this thing could.
But speaking of cooking, have you been to? I one of the things I've done while I've been locked up is I made some videos for Kirk Talley's Facebook page.
Okay.
It's called You Gotta Try It with a U, not Y-O-U, but You Gotta Try It.
All right.
And you're a foodie, so you would probably enjoy it. He's a foodie, and he goes out and eats a lot and posts about different restaurants and stuff, trying to encourage folks to eat good food at local businesses. And so now we can't really do very much of that. But so he's been asking different folks to cook and share some video and recipes. I saw Taranda had done it, and Karen, and
what did you share?
I shared two things. You'll be jealous about this one
All
thing. I made livers one night.
Oh, I love
And
chicken livers. Chicken livers, right?
yeah,
Ooh.
yep. So I made some chicken livers and shared that, what we were having that night. But then I also, Michael and I have been doing Weight Watchers since January. So all these people talking about they're locked up and they're just snacking and eating Little Debbie's and they're all going to be fat.
Yeah.
Well, Michael and I, our goal is when we bust out of this Corona cocoon, we want to have a glorified body.
Yeah.
We want to be skinty.
Yeah.
So we've lost about 60 pounds between us.
Wow.
So yeah, since January. So one of the
Fantastic.
things I shared was, I think I shared egg roll in a bowl. It was either egg roll in a bowl or oh no, it was shrimp fried rice, but it was with cauliflower rice.
Oh.
And so it's very light, very healthy. And then the other thing I shared was kind of a chicken gumbo soup that I've been making. And
Well,
and so
Audrey
we eat that
Rachal
a lot.
Smith here says she loved your cauliflower fried rice. Audrey.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Have you ever eaten cauliflower rice, Mark?
I don't know that I have. Now I've had at California Pizza Kitchen, I had that special pizza that's made out of, it's gluten free.
The cauliflower crust?
It's what?
Oh, is it cauliflower
I think
crust?
it is. Yes, it's delicious.
Yeah. I mean, somebody said they want a PR agent like cauliflower because I mean cauliflower's really
Well,
had a glow up.
Kyle Smith just said he loved your egg roll in a bowl. We like keto, he says. That must be keto.
Yeah. Keto. Well, you can do it keto. I put a little bit of brown sugar in mine, just a tablespoon, which is bad for keto, but it's okay for Weight Watchers because I'm making it up for, the whole family, me and Michael and Mom. And so, so that's been fun. That's been a nice little distraction, cooking videos, and just doing a lot of cooking.
And Wes Hampton's doing that too now. He
is. He's so good.
He's got recipes. He's doing a new cookbook, and he's on
I love
YouTube.
that.
He's doing shows on YouTube. Yeah.
One of his recipes that I love, if people out there like keto, he makes a mock potato soup, and it's made out of cauliflower. It's so good.
Oh wow, that sounds good.
Yeah, Wes is a good cook. So you're not cooking at all, huh? Do you cook at all?
Oh yeah. I grill. I have a big green egg, so I will grill. But also, I can make good tacos, and I make my own taco mix. I don't use the packages.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to have that secret recipe.
Well,
Do you
it's just
share?
kind of whatever's in the, chili powder, cayenne, cumin, salt and pepper, a lot of pepper. Just stuff like that, and it really turns out good.
Yeah, well, every bona fide Texan needs to know how to make their own tacos.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you ever put brisket on the big green egg?
I have not. I haven't. That seems like a bigger challenge. I've done ribs.
Oh,
I've done ribs. I can make great ribs. I've done.
I miss ribs.
Do what?
I miss ribs.
Yeah, we got good ribs.
Don't eat a lot of ribs on Weight Watchers.
Oh, there's no ribs on Weight Watchers?
Well, I mean, you can eat anything in moderation, but I mean, who wants to eat like 2 ribs?
No, I don't want to be on Weight Watchers. I don't want to do nothing.
I want the rib order like they got in the Flintstones. When they put that big order and it makes the car turn over.
I think
you remember that.
I really don't. I think that, since eating is the only carnal knowledge I really can partake in, that I'm not going to suffer when it comes to eating.
Right.
If you got to die of something, it might as well be obesity.
Yeah. Well,
that's terrible. I'm sorry. I don't mean that. Sometimes I just talk to hear what I'm thinking, and then I don't like what I'm thinking. So
then you go, oh, that didn't sound so great.
No. But you will die of something. I don't want it to be the coronavirus. I wouldn't mind it being a taco.
Yeah. What was that last
When I'm about
taco?
90, I'll have a taco get stuck in my throat.
Hung up.
Yeah.
Lodged,
And I'll go
as
to
we
be with
say.
the Lord.
Oh, he died with a taco lodged in his throat.
That's right. Tanya, thank you for helping me this morning and talking to me. And I've always loved you and your family and love Michael and love talking to you because you have the best stories.
Well, thanks, Mark.
And I want to get you and Joy Gardner together soon when this lifts. So we might pull out a camera and record some of the stories that we can repeat.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. I love Joy. I've checked on her a few times, make sure she's good. She was staying with one of her daughters, and she was doing well and staying in and, all that good stuff. So I've been checking on some of my people, making sure they're okay. But all good. We're all good here. I've got hand sanitizer.
Oh, me too. Right here.
I got Lysol.
Oh, you're lucky. That's out. We don't.
I've got Clorox wipes.
Oh yeah.
So I've got it all right here.
Yeah.
I've got my mask. My cousin in Alabama sent us masks.
Well, you know what? Colleen's mama made me a mask, but she made it for normal size heads, and it would not even reach ear to ear.
Yeah. Well, maybe you could hook two of them together.
I need a double, triple XL.
Yeah. See, I got my mask ready.
Oh, that's
my
perfect.
cousin Joan made that. So she sent us a bag full of them. She was so sweet. So yeah, we're good. We're good to go over here. Well, I love you, Mark.
I love you, and you tell that granddaughter I love her, and all those daughters of yours. I love them all.
I will. Thank you. And listen, you stay well.
I will.
Stay safe.
Lord willing.
And eat a salad every now and then because we don't want you to keel over before the coronavirus is lifted.
I know. Wouldn't that be terrible if I made it through the corona and then exploded because I ate too much?
Well, because here's the thing, Mark. You don't want to die during this because you can't have that big funeral with just thousands of people just sobbing
and weeping.
And just, weeping and
I want
moaning.
an open casket.
Right.
I don't want a closed casket. I want people to really suffer. And
lots of mourners.
Yes, mourner, even if we have to hire them. And I want them to take out my brain and put in a motor. So when people come up to the casket, I'll be laying there and all of a sudden I go,
oh, Mark, that's terrible.
Wouldn't that be cool? And then when this one where if you've watched me before, I love this idea when you're leaving, that walking out with your casket. Mm-hmm. I want the choir to sing, if you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know. Wouldn't that be funny?
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
I love that.
That's perfect.
All right, honey. Will you keep healthy and tell them all I love them?
All right. I will do. We love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Stay.
And that was my sweet Tanya. I love her. She is so precious. And I've enjoyed checking in on you today. Tonight now, 7 p.m. Central. Colleen will be here. Philip will be here. And we'll try to rehearse a little before the show. Someone asked to sing... Look for me. How's the verse go? When I finally to the city. Well, I know the chorus. Look for me, for I will be there too. I realize when you arrive, there'll be so much to view. After you've been there 10,000 years, 1,000,000, maybe 2, look for me. For I will be there too. Y'all stay safe. Wash your hands. Brush your teeth. Sit in your lazy boy till we tell you this virus is lifted. All right? Oh, I don't need to have Tanya's name still up there. God bless you guys. I'll see you tonight, 7 p.m. Central. And make sure you watch Andy Andrews at 12:15. We're getting a whole network going.